When I think of the Rogers family, I think of a family that is committed to change. They are committed to leveraging the most innovative solutions and technology and science to actually change care, to move the needle on what it looks like to have heart failure.
It's amazing. Back in 2014, the Ted Rogers Foundation made a record $130 million gift to establish the Ted Rogers Center for Heart Research. We are so excited to announce that today they are pledging another $90 million, marking yet again a new era in cardiac health, which we will all reap the benefits of. Joining us this morning to tell us about this initiative and its impact are Dr. Mansoor Husain, Executive Director at the Ted Rogers Center for Heart Research, and Katie Shea, who's with a patient partner. I'll get it right. We needed to fix that title last minute because we want to get it right. Also part of the Ted Rogers Center for Heart Research. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
We just had a brief chat during the commercial break, and I said, unfortunately, every single one of us knows somebody who's affected or is undergoing treatment themselves. People are watching right now. My dad received life-saving care in a very complex situation with his heart. So tell us a little bit, Dr. Husain, about what this center does.
Right. So there are 1 million Canadians living with heart failure. 60,000 patients get a diagnosis every year. That's one every 10 minutes. And that same 10 minutes, 25 people are admitted to hospital with heart failure. And their average stay is about 10 days in hospital. So what our center is bringing together are the clinicians who take care of the adults and the children with this devastating disease, and bringing together computer scientists, engineers, biologists, to figure out how we can more precisely make a diagnosis and tailor treatment to treat them earlier and prevent the complications of heart failure.
And it really is leading the way. It is world-class care and diagnosis and prevention and diagnosis. So let's talk, Katie, about your firsthand experience. You were a recipient of this exact care.
Yes, so I was diagnosed with a form of heart failure 4 years ago, and through the Ted Rogers Center for Heart Research, I have been very well equipped as a patient. I am monitored daily remotely, so I have a nurse that triages me if I require care immediately, which is wonderful. I'm also part of genetic studies. So as a patient, it really gives you hope for your future that such incredible, innovative things are happening that is truly advancing cardiac care.
And not just for you, for those you loved.
Yes.
Or
yes.
love, rather,
so
yes.
My dad has the same disease, a brother of his identical twin sisters, 2 of his first cousins. I was the first in my generation to be diagnosed, and that was a big shock. I was quite a bit younger than they were when they originally received their diagnoses. And since then, my brother has also been diagnosed. My sister and my other brother right now are okay, but we are also screening, obviously, all of our children.
Of course, because genetically you're seeing a link. There's a correlation, and now you have these tools to better prepare.
That's right.
So when people donate money, and they often think, where is this going? How is it advancing or changing care when it comes to heart health?
Yeah, so this remarkable gift has allowed us to make investments. We've trained almost 500 new people who are working in the area in the last 8 years. We've given out millions of dollars of innovation grants where people have developed new tools that Katie has directly benefited from to be able to monitor them at home, prevent them from being hospitalized. We're able to predict when people are going to have more serious consequences and design therapies accordingly.
So you're able to get ahead of it, better manage it, rather than wait and not know and realize maybe if it's too late. How does your family feel now knowing this and having it pieced together? Because you often hear, ignorance is bliss. I don't want to see my doctor. I don't want to know. Hopefully I'm okay. Head in the sand. Has it been liberating? Do you feel more empowered in having this information, genetically, the testing, and knowing there's this causal link?
So absolutely. I know we all feel very empowered and very comforted, knowing that something that is very much outside of our control is being really looked at by a team of exceptional professionals.
Yes.
And I also believe it changes your path as a patient, because once you receive this diagnosis, which is obviously very difficult, you're also immediately comforted by the fact that there are so many wonderful things happening and there's progression being made that it changes your perspective on it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You have this team watching for you, monitoring, so you can carry yourself with ease and comfort, knowing that you have these tools at your disposal.
Yes, it's
Thank you
wonderful.
both for being here. You're both doing incredible work. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
For more information, everybody, please look into it. It's Ted Rogers Research. TEDRogersResearch.ca. If I could find my camera, that would be great. But this is great. TEDRogersResearch.ca. Stay well. Love to you and your families.
Thank you very much.